Hello. I forgot to put this on that I was doing this today. So I hope I hope there's no confusion. Sorry. Um yeah, and I just realized I hadn't scheduled it when I went to like join it. I realized I hadn't scheduled it. So, oh, Tina, you made it. Hi, Tina. I was like looking to see if anybody left a message going, are we doing this today? Yeah, we're doing it. Oh my gosh. All right, Tina, while you're here, and it's you and me, have you started Hopeless? I started it last night and I'm like maybe 20, 25% of the way through it. I feel like I might be able to finish it tonight between the reading sprints and then like before I go to bed. Maybe. I don't know. Have you started it and what are you thinking about it? I was going to. I saw that you posted on Facebook 2 hours ago about it. So, yeah. I'm going to be starting it on the sprints. Okay, good. Good. All right. So then if you want to like talk about it in the breaks, because I'll be a little bit ahead of you and I will not say anything, no spoilers, but, or we can wait. We can wait until we talk about it together and it'll be spontaneous and yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do? I'm actually kind of liking it so far. Yeah, it's again, it's high school. The male and female leads are in high school. So yeah, we should talk about it as we go. All right. I will follow your lead then and try not to give any spoilers since I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm excited to start. Yeah, sometimes I have mixed feelings about Colleen Hoover and her characters. And I think she writes great characters, but sometimes I'm like, oh. So there's some stuff that I'm like, oh, are we doing this again? You might see some of them when you start reading because you've been around me long enough that you have a little bit of an idea of the stuff that makes me go, are we doing this again? But yes, we are. So maybe I have forgotten what it's like to be young. It's possible. I will say this book is giving me some back to high school vibes, very much so. Mika! Okay, YouTube doesn't like you today. No, YouTube, no. You didn't see it before because I wasn't here before. I forgot to schedule it. So like I logged in to like go live and I was like, oh, well, I don't have anywhere to go. So I had to make it. So yeah, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. So, you know what I'm going to do as soon as we are done with this, and as soon as I'm done with my writing class, I'm going to schedule all the rest of them for the rest of the month. I'm currently watching My Parents Aren't Home. Party at Tina's. Oh my gosh. So I'm on the big screen TV. Is that what you're saying? Oh my God. I should have like done my makeup. I should put on some lipstick or something. If I'm on the big screen, please tell me it's not like HD TV and you can like see all of my pores and you can see my gray hairs that are starting to grow in again. All right. I don't know. I drag my mattress in the so I can lay out here all day. Oh my gosh. It's like you're having a picnic in your house. It's like you're at the beach in your living room. Oops. I don't know what I just did. I don't know. All right, Mika, how you had like a million Zooms on Sunday. Have you recovered? Have you recovered from all of your Zooms? And were they good? The TV out here isn't that much bigger than in my room. Okay. But do you have a big screen TV in your room? Should I constantly, every time, be afraid? I'm not going to be afraid. It's fine. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mika, are you going to read during our reading sprints? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I went to the gym for the first time today in a long time. But when I went to swim yesterday, the pool was closed. It's closed for 2 weeks because it's August, right? Mika, you will understand this. It's August. Everything is closed in Europe. And so the pool is closed for 2 weeks. So I was like, well, I got to do something. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and eat ice cream and candy all day. So there's a gym across the street from the pool. So I walked over and I was like, what do you got here? What's going on? How much does it cost to join for 2 weeks? And I joined for 2 weeks. So I went today. First time. Oh, wait a minute. I missed Mika's thing. I have a Zoom later today. It is Zoom City at your house. Oh my gosh. You're being so sociable, Mika. Why is everything closed in August? Because everybody goes on holiday. Like everybody goes on holiday in August for the whole month. So like businesses close down. I mean, like supermarkets and everything are closed. But like if you own your business, or even like if you work, like everyone goes on holiday. So you have to like work out schedules and whatever, because people go away. It's August in the summer in Europe. And everybody gets like 4 weeks of holiday. So I'll read, I can't read what that is. I gotta get my glasses. I'll read Maggie and Milchon, which is the German. Oh my gosh, you're reading Legends and Lattes. Okay, I am gonna be so curious what you think about that, because everybody, like for a while, you're probably the same way. Everybody was reading it and talking about it. And like I looked at the cover and I was like, I don't know, this doesn't look like my kind of a book. But then like everybody's talking about it. And when I hear them describe it, I'm like, okay, I cannot judge this book by its cover. I should just read it. So it's been on my like recommended list for, I mean, maybe since January, like maybe even before then. And I like moved it over from last year. But I'm so curious, Mika, what you're going to think about it. I know it is sucky that the pool was closed, because that's like, I like to swim. I feel so clean when I get out of the pool. I think we have some ice cream. Yeah. Are you going to go get the ice cream now? Social interactions drain me like nothing else. I know, Mika, I'm an introvert too. I get my energy from like locking myself in my room. Catherine is here. Catherine, how are you? Oh my gosh, I forgot to schedule it, Catherine, on YouTube. So I'm sorry if you were looking around going, where is it? I'm sorry, here I am. Okay, I went in my room. I got my physical copy of Hopeless. And are you going to physical read it? You're not going to audiobook it. It's a favorite one of the hosts of the Amazing Readathon. So it's worth I could read it in English, but I want the bonus points I get for reading a translation. I feel like that's not fair. I feel like you should get the bonus points if you read it in English, not in German. Mika says hi to Catherine. I'm doing well. I'm in the middle of canning. So far plums, next peaches. Ooh. Do you have peaches do you grow the peaches and plums? Because I'm not like going to go farming myself like anytime soon, but I'm jealous of my friends who can just go outside and like pick fruit off their tree. I'm listening to the audiobook, but I have the physical copy. Okay. I have the audiobook on Audible from a couple years ago. Yeah, it's so fun, Catherine. Oh, where am I? Ooh, they're all coming in fast and furious. Now it's bonus points if you read a book in a different language than the one it was originally published in, regardless of which language you speak yourself. All right, you're just following the rules. You can't help it if the rules benefit you. All right, how many points are you trying to get with your readathon? And what's the prize if you win, if you get the most points? My produce, oh, so no, you're not picking it off your trees. The grocery store and farmers markets. I was going to ask, but you probably don't want to say on a public thing. So I'll ask, and if you don't want to answer, just pretend like you didn't hear it. What's the name you live in a village, or are you right in? Where do you live? And do you have like a market where you live, like a farmer's market where you live, or do you have to travel to it? We have one in our town, like that's every day, not all day, every day, but like they probably, most places, most of the vendors. I mean, I suppose if I go around 3:00, I can probably still pick up some fruit and vegetables from the vendors, but most of them have gone home by 2 or 3. But it's there every day, even Sunday, maybe not Sunday. Oops. Oh, you're actually in Queenborough. Okay, you've got lots of stuff going on then. We have, oh, this is the one that you're on the green team. We have different teams, so nobody wins on their own. We need points and money to travel to different cities. And I guess the team that arrives at the last city first wins. Okay, so it's like the Amazing Race, but it's the Amazing Readathon. Is this the same woman or the same group of people that did the, I can't remember was it bingo? The bingo? No, Monopoly. Is this the same people that did the Monopoly game that you did? Because these people are creative. Creative. I mean, I'm creative, but not like that. That's another level. All right, 5:13. And I know you guys like the 40-minute sprints, right? So I'm going to say we should do a 40. That gets us back right before the top of the hour. I'm trying to see if we can get more sprints in today than just 1 or 2. If we can get a couple in, that would be good. No, Monopoly's a different creator. Okay. Did you finish the Monopoly game? And how was that? No pink team. All right. Quickly, can we talk about Barbie? Has anybody seen Barbie, the movie, the Barbie movie? I'm thinking of going later this week. I wanted to go last week, but my friend was like, I'm not going to see Barbie. So we saw Indiana Jones instead, which was okay, but I do want to see Barbie. All right, Tina's in for 45. Haven't seen Barbie, but I kind of want to. I really want to. And I keep trying, it's what I do with books, right? I keep trying not to read anything, but people are posting Barbie stuff everywhere. So I can't even, I can't go anywhere. I can't hang out on Facebook. I can't hang out on Instagram. I can't do any of that because everybody's posting Barbie stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But now I'm getting more excited to see it from what people are kind of posting. I don't like movies, but it's Barbie. Well, and apparently, I mean, I keep wanting to say Greta, the climate change girl, Greta, and now I can't even remember her name. But yeah, I feel like the director Did she write it as well? She wrote and directed? I don't know. See, I've tried to like not know anything about the book or about the movie until I see it, which means I got to go see it quickly because everybody, it's gonna end up being like spoiled for me if I don't go see some stuff. Go see it maybe this week. All right, so we'll do 40 minutes. Catherine, are you going to read too, or are you focused on your canning? I'm going to read. Tina's going to read. Mika's going to Zoom. Mika's going to prepare for all of her Zooms. Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. No, Mika's going to read her Legends and Lattes in German. I can read once I get everything in the pot to cook down. All right, you're doing plums right now, right? So maybe at the break, then you'll be on to peaches, or it'd still be cooking in 40 minutes. I don't know. The Amazing Readathon is the same creators that did the Escape the Readathon. They have a team of 15 creators who organize it all. It has events left, right, and center. Yeah. Yeah, you're always doing some reading related event. Very cool, very cool. Okay, peaches are up. All right. I like peaches. Are you making, you're just canning them. Are you making jam too? Or no, you're just preserving the peaches for something you might want to do later. What am I doing? Oh, I'm setting my timer. Somebody gave me, here's something for all of you to think about. Someone gave me some preserved lemons, but they're salted. They're like super, super salted lemons. And I don't know what to do with them. So think about it. Anybody got any ideas of what I could do with them? They're just sitting in my fridge right now. I tried to put them in a little bit. I tried to put in like a margarita to see if maybe it would, but it didn't. It was terrible. I threw it out. Ugh. All right, 40 minutes. I love their events. They're complicated as heck. Well, I feel like they sound complicated, which is why I'm so impressed that like they keep putting them together. Like every time you say one, I'm like, that sounds complicated. But I mean, I'm super impressed that people can do that, that have that kind of creator mindset. Okay, so just plain. You eat them as a meat garnish. Okay, interesting. Like chicken, meat. No? Or beef. I can put them in pasta. Okay. I've never had them, but they sound, and they smell amazing. They're just, and maybe, am I supposed to rinse them before I use them? Because it was just super salty. Am I? Oh, wait a minute. Here's a good suggestion. Potatoes. Lemon and potato is good. See, that might be good because you want your potatoes to be a little salty, right? Yeah, like on top of roasted potatoes. That's actually a pretty good idea. There are over 400. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. I like our little group here. All right, should we do 40 minutes? Puts us at the top of the hour. Let me change the banner. Banner. Oh, I might not have to change it at all. Hang on. What does it say? Oops. Oops. We are reading. I'm going to say we're reading until the top of the hour. Until the top of the hour. All right, save. All right, are you guys ready? Oh, Tina says, let's go. All right, Tina is ready. I am ready. Let's go. I'll see you guys at the top of the hour. I got too I got too into it. I forgot to see the time. So yeah. All right. I feel like I feel like my book has a twist in it that maybe not a twist, but like the secret, the mystery. I feel like I know what it is. And I feel like I'm annoyed by the fact that I might know what it is. Because I'm sure I don't know what it is. I'm sure I don't know what it is. Tina got to page 32. I don't know what happens on page 32. I'm about halfway through. Have you met Holder yet? Is Holder already at page 32? You also think you know what it is. Do you want to say what you think it is? Or should we wait? Oh, yeah. I think it's not going to end well. And if it is what I think it is, I can't believe that it's still going on. We met him. Yeah. He was staring at her ID. Yeah. Like for a while, I had like all of these red flags that I was like, crap, is this going to be another one of those books? But then wasn't there like a whole thing about, I didn't really read reviews or anything, but I thought maybe you had mentioned something that there was something about harming, like self-harming in the book. Or maybe that was the last book I read, which definitely had self-harming in it. Um, yeah, I'm only 32 pages and you know a lot more. Yeah, I do know a lot more. But what I sort of suspected early on just keeps getting reinforced. Like it'll go away and then it'll come back. And I'll be like, is he? Is she? I don't know. But then other things happen and I'm like, well, no. It feels kind of odd. It does. There's something off. There's something off about these people in this book. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait till we're both done and we know what is going on. Like, yeah. Yeah. Are you enjoying the book so far? She's acting weird, but then he's acting weird. Like, so you're just at the part in the parking lot, right? Yeah. He starts acting weird a lot after this. And she, again, is really like annoying me because he's acting so weird and she's like acting weird about it, but she's not. The book is so darling. So the bloody battle scene, but the orc lady whose name is Viv is sick and tired of fighting. She just wants to settle down and own a cozy coffee shop. See, this is what sounds so like cute to me. I feel like I need to bump that book up on my reading list. Because that does sound like, I love that you used the word darling. It sounds so darling because that's the exact perfect word. Yeah, she's made out with like 5 guys. Like she lets them make out, like I don't even know that she's making out with them. She sort of just lets them grope her and make out with her. Which is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's not like even enjoying it, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. She's kind of annoying, yes. And I'm sensing a stereotypical gay character. Yeah, the Mormon. Yeah, he so far does still seem to be the gay best friend character, but he's funny. Like there's one whole funny scene coming up between the three of them that I thought was funny anyway. Funny enough that I was like, oh, this is funny. Cute anyway, witty repartee. I don't know. I liked it. It's a nice message. She wants to turn an old horse stable into her coffee shop. And she'll tell somebody, well, things don't need to stay what they started out as. Ooh, that could be an agree or disagree discussion topic. Things don't need to stay what they started out as. Agree or disagree, which is true for her as much as it is true for the horse stable. Okay, I do need to read this book. You're liking it so far, Mika. I think you're liking it. There are some unique things that I've experienced the book's getting wrong, and there are some things they're getting perfect. Ooh, tell me more. Like your homeschooled girl, how does everyone know about you? Because boys talk. Yeah, at least that was my experience in a public high school. But I don't know how big their high school is, but my high school was quite small and I was public high school all the way, but I moved there my junior year, like from another part of the state. So like we're brand new. And within like a week, everybody knew all of my business. Everybody knew everything. I don't, and like I didn't have, I wasn't making out with like every guy that would climb in my window and grope me, but like they knew like stuff from my old school that was like miles and miles in a different county, a different everything. But I don't know, people talk. I guess, my mom talked to, how people are like their parents are in the school and people like just I don't know. And I guess I talked. My sister talked. We all like talked about our lives. People knew everything. Everyone knew everything. Oh, wait, I missed it. There's a difference between Christians and Mormons, but love the gay Christian representation. He's funny. I kind of like that kid. I mean, I'm not sure where we're going with this character. I hope that he's more than just the gay best friend, right? I hope there's more to him. I mean, I'm halfway through and there's not. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm loving it. She is so cute, trying to be less intimidating, though she is huge. Because she's an orc, whatever that is. Mork from Orc. No, I don't know. I don't know what an orc is, but it's like a big, like a Shrek kind of, right? I don't know. I've never gone public high school since I started homeschooling in the 7th grade. Would you want to spend your last year, like I think you're already done, right? But would you want after like all those years of homeschooling to like do your senior year in a public school? I do think it's also weird that the reason she wanted to, well, I guess I don't know why she wanted to go to public school, but she wanted to do all these extracurricular activities, but then she's like not doing any of them. I know. I want to read this book too, Legends and Lattes. It's literally it. I mean, it might have been like December. I feel like it was something that like got on my radar during the holidays last year that everybody was talking about it, and I thought, oh, this would be like such a cute book to read like during the holidays. And then I didn't. I never got to it. But it's like maybe now it's making the rounds again, and I'm gonna have to read it. It does sound darling, cute, lovely. No, I had the opportunity to go into public school when I moved, but I chose not to. No interest. You just weren't interested in it. A bit like Shrek. Okay, huge and bulky and muscular. Generally considered aggressive and stupid. So Viv is going to have to work at getting accepted, I suppose. All right. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before. Like, I would love to just start a bakery, the bakery where we're only open like 3 hours a day. I don't know how you make money as a bakery if you're only open 3 hours a day, but maybe I should read the book and find out what Viv is doing. Maybe she doesn't make money. I don't know. Maybe it's a big fat failure. Maybe she goes back to being a fighter. I don't know. But I do want to read it. Legends and Lattes. I'm going to put that in. Let me look at my calendar. When could I possibly read that? I'm not changing my summer reading challenge around again. I'm on like my third or fourth iteration of it, of the books that I've chosen. And as a result, I still have not even started. I haven't started book 9. I haven't even started it, but I know what it's going to be, but I haven't started it. And so I'm probably going to do book 9 this weekend during week 10. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. I'm going to get 12 books in. So I took a week off, basically. That's what 12 and 13 is for. Where's my fan? All right. Been thinking about that bakery every single day. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. We're going to get our business advice from Legends and Lattes. The funny thing is nobody knows what this coffee. Oh, so nobody even knows what. Ooh. Oh my God. This could be great business advice because maybe nobody knows what a chocolate chip cookie is here in Portugal. And I go to open a bakery and people are like, I don't know what a chocolate chip cookie is. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. So nobody in this land has heard of coffee. It's like tea, but not like tea. Oh my gosh. This sounds so good. It's basically tea, but instead of leaves, it's beans. I feel like this book, Mika, how far into the book are you? I mean, not very far because you just started it just now, I think. Well, you're 40 minutes into the book. Oh my gosh, I totally want to read this. All right, when am I going to read this? Where's my reading journal? Oh, okay, let's see. August, it's not happening. August is completely, I'm already booked out. Get it? Booked. I'm booked in August. I can't do it in August. I am booked. Okay, September. Let's see what's happening in September. September, I might be able to do it. Oh, I might be able to do it in September. Okay, I feel like that is a definite, I'm writing this down. Legends and Lattes, September. All right. There you go. Mika, you have talked me into it. I had forgotten all about it until the other day or until I saw it on your post thing, or you mentioned it I don't know how we got it, but it sparked back into my head that it's a book that I need to read. So thank you. I think I saw it on your green team thing. I'm just 11% in or so. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do it in September. You have reminded me and inspired me. Yep, that is the plan. So hot. All right. What else is happening now? What should we do another? Are you guys, how are you doing on your, oh my God, I can't even think anymore. I'm so hot. I can't even think. All right. Are we going to keep reading? Should we do another 40? Another 40 would be good. Although I get so into it at 40. I like start looking at the watch at 30, like 25 or 30. And then I'm like, oh, we still got plenty of time. And then by 40, I completely forget all about it. And I feel like Catherine is turning over the peaches. Or maybe she's eating all the peaches. She's in a peach coma. All right, another 40 sounds good. I know Mika likes the 40. 40, you get pretty far into it. All right, so 40 is going to put us then almost back at the top of the hour, about 5 till. Almost ready to turn off the peaches to cool. All right, have you tasted them, or they're too hot to taste? I don't know how you do, I don't know anything about canning. I know there's lots of boiling. But do you like season the peaches? Do the peaches cook? I don't really know how to do it. I think my aunt used to do canning. I just remember there being the jars, the mason jars, and boiling. We had to be careful when we went into the kitchen. We weren't allowed. They're boiling. They taste like peaches. I don't add anything. No sugar, no extra salt, nothing. All right. Like, yeah. They taste like peaches. All right. And then what do you do with them when you open them? You eat them just out of the jar, or you like make stuff with them? Pie. Oh my gosh. Right now, I just got like a craving for peach pie or peach cobbler. I don't have anything sweet in the house to eat. Nothing, because I'm trying, like, there are plenty sweet. Yeah, peaches. Yeah, I have nothing sweet in the house because I ate too much sweet stuff last month, and so I'm trying to start August. I tried to start August without eating too much candy all the time. So I don't have any candy or anything in the house. Thank goodness. And I'm not making the espresso martinis because I feel like they're super sweet because we use the pastel de nata cream, cream, liqueur, whatever, for the sweetness, and ooh, sweet. You can make pie, yes, anything, a crumble, cobbler, all the things. It sounds delicious. Did you can all the peaches, or are you like saving some out to make like peach cobbler right now? And maybe I can catch the train to your house. I know, but you haven't seen me eat them, have you? Last time I was like popping them like Tylenol, and I was having some kind of terrible headache. Yeah, I haven't eaten any of them because I don't even like them. That's how bad my candy fix got last month, is that I was eating those candies. I don't even like them. So yeah, Tina, thanks for pointing out the fact that I have candy right behind me. Appreciate that a lot. Between Catherine's peach cobbler and my like sucky candy. Literally sucky, you suck it. It's sucky candy. Oh, well, let me have some more water. You know, when you drink, sometimes your like cravings are because you're thirsty, right? Maybe. I'm still eating the mini jawbreakers. I had some left when I got my tooth pulled. Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to understand why maybe you keep having to go to the dentist. And it's like a miracle that I still have any teeth in my head at all. It's true. I don't know. I honestly feel like the amount of candy and sugar that I've eaten in my life, I don't know why I have teeth. I can't imagine why they're like, I'm not like, well, my teeth are full of a lot of fillings. I will say that. Um, but honestly, most like 95% of my fillings all happened at one time when I was a kid. Like I went into the dentist and the dentist was like, you have like 45 cavities or something like that. And my mom said, huh? And yeah, so I basically, like, all of my teeth had cavities everywhere. And so I spent one horrific day at the dentist getting them all filled. And then that, like, was it. I guess maybe all of my teeth are in my head because I don't really have teeth anymore. I just have like fillings. So the candy doesn't affect the fillings. It just affects like the small veneer of tooth that I might actually have left on the outside of the fillings. I don't know. But I haven't really had a cavity since. I did have one little cavity a year ago when I went to the dentist here, but it was so small. Like I didn't even need, she didn't even give me anesthetic when she filled it, like when she drilled and did the filling. It was that small. So I was like, all right, I don't know what happened that one time. Today's the first day. Yeah, be careful. Don't crack any more of your teeth. Be careful. I forgot to mention that I ate ice cream in the last sprint. Ice cream is really more of a downfall for me than candy, but I used to add honey. But when you get off sugar, you realize how foods actually taste, and fruits are so incredibly sweet on their own. Yes, that is true. For some reason, my family was a sugar family all the way. But we never, like when we would eat fruit, which was not very often, like let's be fair to my family, we didn't eat fruit very often, but we never added sugar to it. Even like strawberries, like a lot of people, we would go to someone's house and they would want to sprinkle strawberry or sprinkle sugar on the strawberries. And we were like, no, what are you doing? Sprinkling sugar on the fruit. It's fruit, sugar. That's all fruit is sugar. It's from my dad. He's constantly eating hard candy. Now he has no teeth. If you're biting them, oof. I'm going to join a slow drawing class now. I will check back in. All right, we will be here until like 7:30 when I have to go. So yes, Catherine, we'll see you later. All right, if we're going to do 40, we got to do it. Every single tooth in my mouth needs work. Maybe you'll grow out of it. I grew out of it somehow. I don't know. Or I literally had nothing left for the sugar to attach to with my teeth. I don't know. All right, 40. We do another 40, which gets us, why don't we do 38? That 37 gets us to the top of the hour. So I'll say we're reading again into the top of the hour. Let me set my alarm for 37 and we'll go. All right, I'll see you guys at the top of the hour, right? That's 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Mika's time, 1 o'clock Tina's time. I don't know. All right, see you guys soon. Well, not soon. 37 minutes, I'll see you. Start. Okay. That was perfect timing for this alarm to go off. And by the way, I did not guess the twist. I did not guess it. Didn't guess it. Didn't guess it. Finished learning my new slow draw. You finished learning it and you're back. Oh my gosh, Catherine. So Tina and I are reading this book, like, to talk about it. And I thought I knew the twist. I didn't know the twist. The twist literally just happened, and then the alarm went off. I didn't know the twist. I didn't know it, Tina. I don't think you know it either. I can't wait till you get there so we can talk about it. It's like I'm on page 272 of 417. What's going on here? Okay, you're at page 54. Page you on 200. I'm reading on my Kindle, so I don't know if the pages are right, but it says 272. I'm on chapter. There aren't really chapters, it's all dates. Hang on, are there chapters? Hang on, how do I find table of contents? Doesn't say where I am, hang on. Okay, I am on October 28th at 12:37. So what chapter is that? Table of contents, October 28th. Oh, I'm on chapter 29. And the twist just happened. So chapter 28 is when, like, you find out what happened. No idea. I had no idea. This is not at all what I suspected. Like, I'm curious. I'm so curious what's going to happen next. But it explains so much. So, yes. Okay, I can't. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, yes, yes. And Mika is having the exact opposite experience. It's so cozy. It made me drink way too much coffee. Viv has hired 2 people to help. A hobgoblin and I don't know how to pronounce that word. Do these people know? These people, I guess they're not people. Do they know what coffee is? Oh, I love it's cozy. Both seem like they're struggling to be more than what people think about their race. Ooh, this is a story with, like, meaning as well as entertainment. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a crafty author. I mean, it's Colleen Hoover, and I don't think of her as being that crafty. Like, even like in the whole big mystery of Verity, like, yeah, it was a cool twist at the end, but this, okay, very interesting, very interesting. The date, it's October 28th, 2012 at 12:37 a.m. I'm still on August 27th. All right, so you haven't, like, jumped into okay. No, you're gonna get there. How are you such a fast reader? I don't know. Because I don't feel like I'm reading fast. I feel like I'm just reading. I don't know, because I've been reading for 40 years and you've only been reading for 15. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm reading fast. I'm certainly not. Like, there are books that I find myself sort of gulping because I'm like, what's going to happen? What's going next? What's going next? What's going next? This one, I'm just sort of like, right? I'm into it, but I'm not, like, super into it. But yeah, things start to be revealed, and you're thinking one thing, And then you're thinking, and then the reveal happens, and there's still more to be revealed. Like, how the heck did this happen? And who's in on it? So yeah, can't wait to keep reading. Can't wait. I'm 34% in, and I'd be happy to just read about them trying to set up their coffee shop. But the author is introducing a thread in the shape of a group. Oh my God, the mob, the mafia even lives in her like fictional world. Oh, what is Viv gonna do? So I'm about halfway through. Yeah, yeah, a little over halfway. I would say I'm like 60% thread. Yeah, the mafia is in town to get Viv's coffee shop. I'm starting to like it. I was settling in and being like, okay, at some point we're gonna find out the secret. I think I know what it is. I did sort of guess. No, I can't even say that I did. But in the build up to what was happening, I was like, oh, I did guess one thing, but I didn't guess the other thing at all. Not even in my mind. In the first print, I was regretting my decision, but now I'm very invested. Well, you wait. 5 more chapters, and you're going to be like, ooh, okay. 10 more chapters, you're going to be like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm going to keep reading because I'm interested. But now, after chapter 28, I'm sort of invested. I'm going to finish this tonight. I will. I'll finish it before I go to bed because, I mean, unless it gets super boring, which I don't anticipate that it will. But yeah, I'll finish it before I go to bed tonight. Even if it means I'm reading until 2 a.m, I'll probably finish it tonight. She's like, I'm an orc, let them come. But then she realizes her new employees are vulnerable. Yeah, you don't want to be responsible for like other people getting shot up by the mob. I'll be DMing you as I go, so you're probably going to wake up to a lot of messages. Yes. Kenny's here. Kenny, we're reading. Hang on, I'll let Tina answer. Oh, the sprint. I also let my dog out and put some laundry in the washer. All right, Kenny wants to know what we're reading. Tina says we're buddy reading Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. We're reading the whole series, Kenny. It's not too late to join us. We're only on the first book, and there's a twist. And it just happened in my book, and I didn't see it coming. I didn't guess it. Didn't guess it. Everyone says hello to Kenny. Yeah, Kenny's like, oh, okay. No. Hey ya. No, Kenny, no. And Meek is reading Legends and Lattes. So we're reading like 2 completely different books. And at first, I was like jealous a little bit that Mika was doing Legends and Lattes. And I was like reading this book. But now I'm like, okay, I'm happy about Legends and Lattes, and I'm definitely going to read that in September. But now I'm like, ooh, what happened next? I don't know. I'm liking the book now. It's got problems. The book has problems, but I don't know if it's problems, but some of the problems I now understand more. Maybe. We'll talk it through. I spent all week researching and writing about Colleen Hoover books, so I'm good. Ooh, tell us about your research and things that you wrote about Colleen Hoover-like books. What do you mean? Like romantic that maybe sometimes aren't so romantic? Maybe sometimes, yeah, they're not. I don't know. Is this one labeled a romance? It probably is. The problem is it's not a problem. she's got like romantic elements in it, but then there's always like the glaring elephant in the room that is not romantic at all. So I feel like I go into it going, oh, it's not a romance. Whatever it is, it's not going to be a romance. It's not going to be a romance. So I had in my head this whole time, this is definitely not a romance, but I'm not sure what the big elephant in the room is going to be. Well, just wait. You'll find it. Yes, it does sound interesting. What are you doing it for, Kenny? A video or a blog post? Books that have the vibe of Colleen Hoover. What books? It's a blog post for work. What books did you look at, Kenny? I am pretty sure also that this is YA romance. I didn't look it up on her website, but you know, she has like the graphic that shows like what age level is, you know, she recommends for the book. I'm pretty sure this is like 14 plus. But I have to look just to make sure. And I feel like it's romantic. I feel like all of her books are listed under contemporary romance or YA romance. And that's how she keeps getting herself in trouble. I think she just needs to have them be like contemporary fiction. I don't know. I'll put it up on, if it doesn't, I don't mind. I don't mind. Put it up. Put it up. I guess. I don't know. Unless it's going to, I mean, if somehow it's full of something like, I doubt that it is. Yeah, put it up. Put it up. And if, or, you know, call me. Call me. We'll talk about it. Call me. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I can't imagine that you're gonna like, it's not gonna be anything, you know, you're not putting any kind of like terrible stuff out there. Right? So yeah, oh my God, I'm having another freaking hot flash. I need to read. I listened to a podcast and I need to go back and listen to it. The doctor that was on talking about menopause. And she wrote a book. And I feel like the stuff that she said about menopause was really interesting. And so I feel like I need to read her book, but I need to go back to the podcast and figure out who she is and what her book was. Is it humid there in Queenborough, Catherine? It's super humid here today. Yeah, we want to see it, Kenny. I'm interested of the books that you looked at and comparing them. We're all interested to see it. All right, well, put it in the group. If your work, if your work will let you. Yeah, I'm curious about it. Yes, that's how we've been all day too. We just like, there's blue sky. I can see blue sky now, but so humid. No wind and no wind, which is weird because we always have like hurricane gale winds here by the sea, but no wind, just super popped it up. Already? All right, now we have to go, I'll go look at it. Except we're like in the middle of doing stuff. Now we're all gonna go like radio silence. Ooh, I see it. 10 books like Colleen Hoover. All right, let me look. Except I'm scrolling easily. Oh, Jojo Mai. Yeah. Some of these I do know. And some of these, some of these I'm going to read. All right, I'm going to read this later. I just scrolled through it. I feel like you're going to put it out. You put it in there, and people are going to be like in the group. They're like, I don't want to read anything by Colleen Hoover. Me and Tina are like the Colleen Hoover people. And to be honest, I was not. I'm not even sure I'm a Colleen Hoover person. But I just let the end of last year, everywhere I went, even in Portugal, like her books were everywhere, and I was like, okay, I feel like this woman is like hot, hot, hot. I need to like figure out why everybody is raving about her everywhere. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to read every book she's ever written next year. And so here I am in a year reading like all of the books that she's written. So I feel like I'm becoming a bit of a Colleen Hoover expert, if you will. And I just got lucky, I think, that Tina has read almost all of the Colleen Hoover books over like years and years. And then there's a couple that she hasn't read yet. So yeah, Humid and Sunny for you guys. Maybe it's humid. This is climate change. This is climate change, Catherine. It's humid everywhere. We need some of those solutions. It hasn't rained in a while. And then the other day there was a big storm. Oof. You know, they say in the US is going to be seeing a lot more storms, and in like weird time, like times of the year that you don't usually have storms. It's been raining for a week in Germany with thunder and storms, yet it's still too warm inside. Our house holds on to heat for a long time. Yeah. My house is usually not too bad. But today, it really, I think with today for some reason, I don't know, but maybe it's because I went to the gym this morning and I never stopped sweating. I even like when I got home, took a lukewarm shower, which I am like, I don't like cold water. One of the people that works for the site read all of her books, and we spent some time talking about it. So it made it easy. Ooh, I need to talk to the person that you talked to that read all of her books, because like, I'm curious. Well, I'll talk to her when I'm finished reading all of the books, because I do feel like, one, I might be too old for most of her books, but I feel like I might be sort of getting back into my high school mindset, at least with the last one. And then when I started this one, I was like, okay, I'm definitely having, well, the last one too, I was having high school flashbacks. So, okay. This summer is so much cool. Yes. Yes. The other night I had on a sweater, like a big heavy sweater that I would have worn in New York in like February. And I was completely comfortable in that walking around outside the other day. I'm a little bit afraid that this humidity and how hot I am right now is just like that August is going to hit us like the fire brigade. Not the fire brigade, because we haven't had too many fires in Portugal this year yet, because it's been so cool. But yeah, it's going to hit us like, I'm hoping it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm hoping. I don't want to get too hot. Kenny. So Kenny, you just got like the vibe, the Colleen Hoover vibe. And then you were like, I think these books match. You didn't have to read any of her books. Some of them are not terrible. I don't know that any of them are terrible. All of them have given me I've had a strong reaction to almost all of them, which is what I like about books. Right? I like to react. Because like, yeah, I'm not reading any of her books either. Our house is normally the temperature it was outside yesterday, but I had my air on 24/7. Yeah, we don't have air here. Catherine, do you have air in your house? I'm wary of August also. I know. We've had it so lucky that I'm like, something's about to happen. The hottest it's been here is 93 Fahrenheit, but the sun feels like 300 degrees. My father turned 91 today, and he's kind of happy that it's not as hot here as it usually is on his birthday. Yeah. I think we have been super lucky so far because it's like Europe, and not even all of Europe, but parts of Europe and the UK. We're the only ones, I think, in the world who are not having this terrible heat wave. He doesn't deal well with the heat anymore. No. Do you live in the same town as your dad? No air. Our fans work to stir the air, and that is sufficient so far. Yeah, I don't have fans in the house. I thought about it getting them last summer because it was so hot, but I don't like hot air blowing on me. It's like sitting in a hair dryer. So I haven't gotten any fans. Happy 91st birthday to your dad, Mika. We bought portable fans on a stand. Yeah. Do they oscillate? Or do they just go blasting right at your face? Because we already had ours. When it's summer in the UK, we get it by the humidity. Oh. The humidity. I hate the humidity. I mean, I can even see, like, as I'm looking at my hair right now, it's like definitely humid. I can even feel it in my hair. Like my hair is more curly and a bit more wiry. I can feel it in the air. Oh, he lives in the south of Germany, and I live in the north. At the moment, we have much the same weather, though. Yeah. It's the humidity that's really bad in the UK. They do oscillate with several speeds. I'll tell him that. Thanks. Yeah, Mika. Well, I was going to say you're having a party, but if you guys are separated by distance, you're probably not baking him a cake. I'm all about the cake right now. The cake, the cobbler. But I'm not eating that candy, Tina. Do you see? I have not even like reached back. I haven't. I have not. Because our houses are built to hold in heat. When it hits, it really kills. I have never, I'm trying to think if this is true. I have not been in the UK in the summer. But I know a couple years ago, my friend that lives in London, who is like never hot. Like we met in Thailand on like the super hottest beach that I had like heat stroke the next week and almost like was like really bad. She was like not even hot at all. Right. And a couple summers ago, wasn't it something that got like in the high 40s Celsius in London? And she was like, I'm buying the Dyson air conditioner machine thing to like sit like right in front of me on the sofa and point right at me. It was so hot. And I was like, ooh, I should buy a Dyson air conditioner thing. And then like, I didn't. I sent him a package of smoked eel. No, not exactly a cake, not even kind of a cake. That's funny. Smoked eel. Is that like his favorite kind of treat? Is it a treat? Smoked eel? Sounds awful. Sounds like something you would eat those lemons I have in my refrigerator with. The salty lemons might go with smoked eel. That's crazy. I can't handle that much heat. Yeah. I don't like the heat. The heat and the language are what made me have to say goodbye to Vietnam. I couldn't do it. It was, yeah, I couldn't do it. It was too much. I was spending my entire life sweating, my whole day. I was just like just wet the whole day, sweaty. And I couldn't tell anyone about it because I could not speak the language. People were like, are you okay, honey? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. It's hot, it's sweaty. Smoked eel is delicious, she says. He loves eel, but there are eel smokehouses in the north. Why am I squinting? Put my glasses on, Viv. Not so many in the south. All right, so he loves eel and he can only get it in the north. And so you have to send it to him. The perfect present. Yeah, you're right. My husband is having a one-sided conversation. He said smoked eel is so good. You can have it as a snack or meat replacement or meal replacement. What do you say? A meat replacement? It would replace meat, right? All right. Kenny's husband and Mika are on the same wavelength. The central air and heat is broken in our house, so we use window air conditioners and portable space heaters. I do have a portable space heater. I needed it for the winter because if the summer is not quite so hot in my house, the winter is freezing. Yes, exactly. Mika and Kenny's husband, and Mika's dad. You guys are like the three musketeers with the smoked eel. That is funny. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we got? It's 7:26, 7:27. All right, I gotta go. I've got to go. He also said it's funny because he doesn't like fish. Is eel a fish? I would think that it is, but maybe it's more like a, is it a fish or is it technically called something else? Who knows the answer to this question? It doesn't taste like regular fish. What else would it be? A snake, a sea snake. Nice to read, chat, cook, and draw with you all. Catherine, it was thank you for coming. And I hope your peaches go well and don't, have any troubles with them. And I will be looking forward to Tales of the Peach Cobbler. He also mumbled something about wanting cake. Well, Kenny, your husband and I are on the same page about the cake. I am not doing the eel. Maybe a reptile. Maybe. Okay, Kenny's husband is the expert. He says it's technically its own thing, but yeah, it's a fish. All right. Still doesn't make me want to eat it. All right, guys. Guys? Oh, I guess we shouldn't say guys anymore. All right, friends. Fellow book of bibliophiles. I don't know. All right. Yes. Thanks for the sprints and the chatting. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Thanks for reading and chatting and hanging out. And I will see you guys in the Facebook group. I'll see you next week. I'll actually make the YouTube live events so that nobody is like, what's going on? I'll do them tonight before I finish Hopeless. All right. I'll see you guys. See you later.